Okay, people, welcome to another episode of PlotPoints Crazy Theories, or whatever you really want to call them. Um, First off, very good episode, and it introduces us to the idea of ponies not being all in uniform shape. There's obviously been a few ponies who have shown us that ponies don't come all in the same packages. Fat pony, Florida Lee, as the fan base calls her. Tons of ponies, but this episode just goes out scale and just says ponies can be pretty much any shape as long as they're ponyish in base. And they can have various obsessions from, dirtiness, cleanliness, tubs of jelly. I wonder if Jelly Pony's cutie mark is jelly. Something to consider there. Maybe it's Jello. He was so close to be a jelly farmer, but then he became a Jello farmer. One does farm Jello. Anyways, another important thing this presented to us is pony religion. Obviously, you've all at least seen, possibly heard of the pony funeral in that episode. So ponies obviously bury their dead. Well, it may not be a pony in that casket, but I'm pretty sure it is. Dead pony is sad. I'm just gonna stare awkwardly for a moment here. Yeah. So, after that, real interesting point here is the pony religion. I say it's a religion because you can kind of assume that from A, the little text, and B, the pony's collar, which is indicative of some sort of preacher from a Christian religion. So, obviously, the ponies have some similar traditions to the Abrahamic religions in ways. They bury their dead whole. There definitely wasn't an urn. So, yeah. Also, burying the dead's a sign of advanced civilizations. Why they're whole, just buried to keep them safe from wild dogs, or to stop the spread of disease. Either way. Um, so yeah, pony religion of some sort, and also if they're burying them, it means they have some sort of concept of an afterlife where ponies go. And apparently there must be some higher power than Celestia, because it's doubtful that they have an earthbound god. It's possible, but I'm not quite convinced of that as of yet. There could be some further interest on this later on in the series, and I quite hope to be indulged in my curiosity. So, that leads me to my usual segment, Scootaloo Theories. Now, you may have read the next episode's description. It's a Pinkie Pie episode called A Friend Indeed, where she tries to convince Cranky Doodle Donkey to become her friend. Now, go with me here. Scootaloo, leading the Cutie Mark Crusaders, has them get a donkey suit and tricks it's Pinkie Pie into thinking they're a cranky donkey, so she can learn the secrets of friendship, so she can gain respect from Rainbow Dash, and, become Rainbow Dash's friend. It's so obvious, people. I'm not sure why none of you haven't already figured this out. So, that's about it. Also, another thing to consider on the Scootaloo front is this episode they make no mention towards Scootaloo's relationship to Cheerilee. Either A, in lieu of sense, because, yeah, that really didn't make a lot, and B, just in defiance of the Hub's attempts to lock down the series as their own. in which Studio B goes, "Hells no, we do what we want. Yeah." So, apparently, it's somewhat up for debate whether Scootaloo is any more Cheerily's sister or has any relationship to Cheerily at all. Well, of course, Cheerily is Scootaloo's sister. Cheerily is Scootaloo's teacher. But other than that, there's no real connection anymore, and we can't be sure of the actual relationship between the two, whether it's bloodbound or not. That's about all for this episode, folks, and, hell, do what you want with the rest of the stuff. I'm gone. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo.